was a 50 last week. And then I make a governing board of NLA, National Lottery Authority. It's year 6th August. Na a meeting number 46. I'm going to say it says the following companies have been licensed to operate lotto business in Ghana. The following companies have been licensed to operate lotto business in Ghana. The companies are KGL Technology Limited, Blue Star High Tech Company Limited, Luma Facilities and Trading Limited, Zeta Technologies, Fortune Synergy Limited, Afri Lotto Systems Limited, Game Park Limited, Walucky Ghana Limited. And he goes on to say the Director General is hereby directed by the board to take immediate steps to clamp down on activities of all unlicensed lotto operators. It is a modi efa ediama boenwa uni hu kwan so be lotto ejuma. Wa wutie mi no sumpacho oni obi koye ejuma na sanye companies me bodi ya na che wow na open wansem. Now it is signed by board chairman Gary Nimakomanfo Esquire. He's here this morning, together with his Director General Sami Ewuku. No, and I'll go follow you again.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
You've.
The Chairman General.
You know what you're matching?
Me just so say if you walk no me hu say how you chrome.
You.
Na me say next time no do. I do gym once one ma.
There be say me moral support. Me background support.
Moral support no.
You.
It don't always be by words.
Kind. It should be by action as well.
My main check up girl unipa.
Oh, Abrantie. Equipping girl, Abrantie.
Don't pay them when you.
Na
when you those who matter. National Lottery, and I don't pay the. What the year?
Gary Nimakomanfo.
Chairman General.
Cratchy papa. Adam. Papa. Seja. They say we are board chair in Timintel. As why she now
number crashes are in the Namia Juma party Juma the other day. And he crack.
See. Yama Kwaba. Crata be betoja ewaha. Udin Eshasie. A private lotto operators and are licensed operators of lotto. Yes, say my board meeting am here 6th of August, brother Tremunum. Modia to just say companies and babe bubodin or more and the to me crata a bit to me aye lotto hwajuma e Ghana ha. Na a KGL Technology, Blue Star High Tech, Luma Facilities and Trading, Zeta Technologies, Fortune Synergy, Afri Lotto Systems, Game Park Limited, and Walucky Ghana Limited. Mpacho chichim, I say anything.
Chairman General, I'm sure be
Mijoso.
I'm sure telephone.
Yeah, Josepa.
Me Director General, me Sami Ewuku, our team in Chawa. Na Chairman General, we have come a long way since our museum office in March of this year as the board chairman. Na krata free me na panyi sane be die to ho say o man panyi man to me say me free gaming commission as board chairman.
Okay.
Na me call NLA as board chairman. Me call ya and check few days na me krata free private lotto operators for say they want to meet me as chairman.
I'm person be sure.
At the same time, no, me trinkwa. Say ja, my banner the bio hobby and be streamline honum no. And me name did discuss here, and a board member ne kushia omo. Omo nyina by.
Okay.
Omo nyina by share a meeting. No me sure omo how kakra. Omo how ne say e din kan no omo ni license omo di adwuma.
Okay.
and so almost your license fees for the year.
Now how so much license fees on license?
Chairman General means me quite say no me buy no. I say me wanna say me streamline here, some streamline. No man no come.
Okay.
ABM almost say almost tua a friend say commissions no 40% and in excess. How much you and the beam almost say illegal for be the woman. My Juma no so no ha dwuna kramomo nti nyina yehwe na yen clamp ne down na afia Juma no nyina no enye yie na almost so enya the benefit of investment.
Okay.
And I'm sure and madam wasi sabe gari no mako mama se me go bi adwuma wa enele e ba se me hwe na system no I sanitize na Juma no so akoso nti a discussion na that day na nyina ya agree say commission no there from 25% by consensus.
From 40%?
Yeah, 25% by consensus. Which means say, NLA na yes you no as an operator no. Yes so you bet you are 25%. Or you will pay to 20%.
From 20 to 25.
Yes. You bet you are 25%. Now what the end from 40% in excess no, omomra 25%. Is nyina at par no 25%. Entity you did more we no. I can we no and I say okay fine. You have a board meeting. They are going to discuss the roadmap on how they will get license going forward. And my name members senior kushia. Names members. Wadaroma share operator senior no more say how bako pa ye omo license once. And you discuss we no and your task the chairman of the legal licensing and compliance committee of the board. Mrs. Helen Ziwu Akpene. Mrs. I mean the my munina no you can't the Solicitor General SGR on the dano or my munina or Attorney General's office at the board no.
Okay.
So the committee no could draft license agreements for all the companies and from our board. And then Federal Yakaja say more koyeswa more engage the operators for their input. Chairman General, I find about the license sabe kwa na yaji input into the license. So could DVA le coupe license
yes I drive a form runner
yanyi input. O ko NC so ko license na radio station ba say the input ba ana TV say the input ba. O ko Bank of Ghana is we do input ba. Yanya say ba bia. But me taking the view say, and I'm saying my agency illegal for all this while. No, they've been in the comfort zone for a long time. It would they have no input it into the license. So the be engaging board. They enjoy. They come to one position. Now if you be say the be I say ya ba be position be almost. Why na? Ekewie ana committee the could be your.
Yeah.
They went to also engage them. Omo meeting. And I'm mobile also way, you pay way, and about back to the board. A buy and I see there be we should be jatum, we yin tum, we be jatum, we yin tum. Now, committee, go back again to the PLOs.
Private lotto operators.
Yes, and now I'm go back to them to re-engage them again. Chairman General.
Yeah.
To make long story short, Omo Kobaya, Fidi, they now came to a common position. Say, we need paper. You know, ya agree. Say, you be hojuma. You sign it on a date agreed by the operators and the committee members, chaired by Mrs. Ziwu. I was informed. Say, and that said they be sign license. Until that day, the swan you know Emra, then you know sign it. Now, Chairman.
Yes.
The reason why I'm involved in this thing, and they say when it comes to licensing a regime or NLA. It is a board that issues or grant licenses. It's not the management.
A board.
It's the board. The DG cannot grant license. It's the board that grant licenses to all the operators. And so therefore, it's important, say, the reason why I'm here to explain to the public, say, a Juma na can want some a board the Juma. A board the Juma. I feel like a question, a license now. And the panel they brought a letter, said, there be Omo entimi ma na go home lawyer on the license now when they can agree no. Chairman General, not even one PLO came to the meeting to come and sign the documents. And I say, nobody say na obi amu nyina makoko agree. Na mama a date, a time. Say mo baba ya shade we. Na fe ye dru hono mo a. Not one person came there. In fact, the board was with contempt. With utmost contempt. And they trust ye meeting. Yeah, meeting is okay, fine. When you be? Mama ye no say. Ye be apply the law no be wa. Kolon there, Chairman General, any all the powers are vested in the board. Any. But then say, okay, let's give them additional moratorium.
There's a chance, Kaka.
Yes, up to the 1st of August. Now, so then the board will take steps to enforce the powers vested in the board. And they issue fair statements. Yeah, the call, the command. Chairman General, statement the board no is about to bite. And I feel begin to say more year course. Year course. Eba chairman so, ni me digi so. And penny be friend me so. Say ya you, was chairman say one engagement bia, money one kasa, money one trust, money to money shade, money man say my license, I'm say them no correct. Me ma penny know all the steps we have been through up to where we are now. Was no, this is not fair. They must come to the meeting and come and if they have any concerns or may receive further concerns ombra. Chairman General afom bae a omu nyina bae
oma mama be sign first omu nyina bae
afro omu nyina bae. So when they went to the place, who said the omu ye nya no, they knew said the omu ye nya na fere they all came to the meeting on bae omu si o and now we cry no sika we no and if you send board no do 200,000 monte so ye bukan ya back and forth about 50,000 esi nya hwe ya ja to mu na agree ya change no omu si o machine no cry no post machine na osie no ebi ni bi enu ti no saade ya ene ye ebi be plug to a system dey plug to a system there ye nyina ye ne manual for 2 years ye see ate ya gi atomu and ye agree ye for earlier one no ye say wa post machine I be 3,000 over no ye ma at least a longer term license wa be 1,000 no maybe 5 years wa woni bibia akura na manual no e mo 2 years to migrate ni nyina obi a share come they keep changing the position back and forth. It's here last week bibia they say we o ma sori ko ere my date be sign license na Chairman General e ko tena hono mo a only 3 companies came and I say what is going on? Just said they want to hold us by our neck. Only 3 companies came
out of
18 companies.
Okay,
3 is on buy no, 1 company obe sign the license no, 2 no say omo de association no say omo ekuhomo lawyer anu ti no omo lawyer we are they will come back na company do sign here and na eja ye de man no koye afa de Chairman General ye hu say da bi ekwan na omo de nam so no ekwan anya kwa papa because sebe what the car ba ho with your lawyers aba be engage committee no back and forth. But I said that on the morning of ebe sign license no mo say mo go fa another lawyer about case no yentiasie and the Chairman General me can a contract agreement no from the other side no me wonu bibia wo mu a enye anabi ya de boni bi wo mu a che say omo hold here back and forth sir me hu bibia say wo so what you say they don't want to be regulated after I'm catch say ye mo enye regulated from next year 2025. Chairman General, the whole of this year.
Delay 30 sabem.
And why you? Much of the illegal. Now, compliant from January 2025. Chairman General, in the public interest, sabi you, yama ne obi ko twa lotto. Na odi lotto no. No one twa the panica. No go underground. The panic ba enele. What are we going to tell the person?
That
is the point. Meanwhile, as you be to say our license better or say what you a friend say what you a license fee to our license. Chairman General, Put your license fee. It doesn't give you license.
The mountain.
What are the conditions for the grant of a license? It's not a license. License, no. Any crata. Now let me take you through. Section 7 of the NLA Act. Was a grant of license and license fee, Chairman General. Was it the board shall, within 21 days, working days, after receipt of the application, grant a license to the applicant if, under the condition, it is satisfied that the applicant has. Now, Chairman General, from Metri Mwasa. Was it board or no? Say 21 days, I can say.
Eduonu Bako.
And Eduonu Bako, Eddie Juma. Good. Eddie Juma Chino. Say, Omsaka application. Let's say, Nipano. What Timmy actually say. Conditions now, our license, no meeting ya. Yama license. The condition is Bakuni. Hey. Or some board no satisfied say. Conditions no license no na what meeting. Conditions no Chairman General is embedded in the license agreement. They are here.
And then ammonia mudi hunkita on the end.
Exactly. The conditions no and your receipt no. They are all here. B. The person has paid the license fee. And any security deposit required to be paid. To your license fee now, and you are the back. And the security deposit in the say, Chairman General. Ebia, Obia de Lotono. Now with the panentria. A Scabia Yagia when they were like insurance bond or deposit, that one more. So what do you mean? A fallback clause. Any no pan by a while. Says can I would Yaja to honor. Said the panel a yamano. And it is any panel, Chairman General. So while go to the process. No one between all these criteria. How say Yala Moya Juma Okruma? And there's a no. It is a board that determines the license fee.
Is it a license fee, you're saying?
And the 500,000 Ghana cedis. Chairman General, 1.5 million. Between home diorama. I could do 500,000 Ghana cedis. But say, Omo ya made with 10 beer. I say, they say no. And then 2 minutes or no. They might pillows no. A moment I tried the end, I will end the little. But then you know, if you say no, look, let's be engaging. Let's not appear say, oh, 2 minutes cry, a board in Intino, Sebi, yeah, they show be aso. But you go through the whole process in baby. They are not willing to append a signal to the license so they can be regulated. Now, you want illegal to the end of the year. I say, end of the year, as a Chairman General, if you want to show no to be no dear. Let's say, I want to come underground. Now, by Nelia, you better than it me. I'm a once. Now, because I want to watch him out, near Bobby, and as a chairman or 2 months. Then I know, yeah, it will tell me it's illegal when you know. There's something there, titia. And so far as say, on a dear, maybe I could be any piano. Yes, streamline. Maybe I am Rakwaso. I come. I don't think you say no. A publishing list of companies are or more to me say or me Juma or my in a lotto business. Obi a modi biano. You cannot operate lotto in Ghana.
Enti edin ababe tojan omno betimi ay lotto. Ejuma.
Pepe. Odin any ho, odin ka ho. Let's say we are public. Now go try lotto. Me no go foti here doctor. Let's say we two show bi. Now the company be a money or quality is what you do so at your own risk.
Omadia tum say sanity.
Kwame. I said by a ferry, almost say the board then you have it. Oma share ringy. I said now they want to come back to engage. Oh, we are engaged. We have to engage them. You see. The bottom line is that we share a friends a lotto regulations now LI 1848 now. Section 2. What say the board may grant a license only if B it is in the public interest. In the public interest. We owe your duty to the public say, Kwame, you better public no buy. You have to be na obi akotwa lotto na ode sika akotwa lotto no akodi na company na ntuaka na asemba they have nowhere to turn to na say NLA board no omoti won ye de ba de na say you are failing our duty enti no as it stands now no there that's me titi a wo be say o ye lotto o man mu a go twa license fee registration fee license fee we are conditions that our license nyina no meet the conditions we are sign your license o sign license ni we are e ma copy ni regulate you eti mo bi nye copy enye lotto o man mu wa bra se be oni krata so de lotto o man mu yes na say adwuma o se ye no wa me anya adwuma ye as a board.
Say, apart from companies Yaboboy, KGL, Blue Star, Luma, Zeta, Fortune, Afri Lotto, Game Park, Wolaki, Obien who beats me private lotto operations.
We're going to be a 1 2 DBA. I say, I could register. Now you have late commerce. Why would you call it commerce? We are no one. Listen, also, listen now. You know, or more monk can win. You must, if I did, you know, that I know. Maybe DG. But that I say, one clamp down. The less now, only show now, or what the only legal. I think he will do what he has to do as a DG. Or the Juma was way. And you may be. Well, if we say, person by re engage board. Our doors are wide open. They are wide open. You can come and engage a board. Yes, they are wide open. And if we say, post machine, more than 3,000, whatever it is, now we say, BB, we have more years. Go to the DG to engage the DG. The DG will form the board. Because you see, Kwame, we need to sanitize the industry. I did want my I don't know. I say, we'll be able to pay free for all. That be. Who want to call DVLA? So, license or DVLA. Who go to a license fee in we are. No, also a license. Now, who to a license fee? Oh, DVLA, open license. The fact of paying the license fee doesn't mean you have a double license. Because you might be the conditions.
You take picture, take
your fingerprint, you take your eye test. Sometimes will be called be an crown or eye impairment. Or what year? How can they give you license when you know we can't see where? Because some your department etc. Some your ban for driving, for drink driving, you're ban no. How can you get the person license? Now lawyer B just say the fact of a license. Receipt, you know, is itself a license. A lawyer saying, receipt of license is a license. I was shocked yesterday. And this is a lawyer saying, I want to advise you.
Obi baby says, a nipa ho adwuma ene ye. Monyi ni se enkita hodie. O se kwachiri kakra. E chin se chinchinia, esa ne se ye mranti. Ibedimbra so.
Chairman General. I don't want to cost watch it. They buy from March, April, May, June, July, August in a way. We have been engaging them back to back. Where the match my number we are. The boss of committee, you know, Chairman Mrs. Iwuno. I think now no. The committee is feeling say, I say, Chairman, you cram pono. We're too lenient. We're too lenient, and they are getting a bit exasperated because I keep
lawyer for the bro fakesi. Just some more titi and one episode can you?
What titi? Because I want the identity bar. Nation we are. Now, who if you one concern from the PLO, I say the be. Go back to them for engagement. Then they will go back to them for engagement. And then they will come back. Or maybe we are. Must go back to them for engagement. They will come. Any sir. Okay, I say NCA. Now no be some radio stations any licenses. Omo close you omo down. Omo court. Say omo ntiase. NCA tribunal. I was a lawyer for NCA at that time. Omo in the case no. Because the regime said the license should be renewed every 5 years. And they failed to renew. So, they lost the case. How the board must consider how the board must do its work to grant license. Yet, they have been operating without license all these years. na engage mo an engaging board like this chairman what be in some I will no engage some mumra meeting mumra we de mo de ha mo ye na mo say ye na ye nka ma mo ye ni nyina wie edu last minute na mo ko chole ta bre say da bi o be say this year de mo pay license for this year na mum o be say your license from January how this year no chairman general obi di lotto this year let's one try the panic car here be see and this year now operating no what lines are you using to operate this year? Did you tell us? Now lawyer ni also na advice you want to say the receipt of payment need your license. Mamma mia. How can the receipt of payment be licensed?
Say what's the way forward? Adiani betimi aye ma enkita hodie aye adwuma.
That chairman with the chairman general.
Yes.
My governing board chair wa to mebem kakra. Because I'm Samoa. A letter Ghana Lotto Operators Association, GLOA.
Ghana Lotto Operators Association.
On the 29th of July 2024. Na me kutu omo west. The members of GLOA, that's point number 2. The members of GLOA welcome the decision of the governing board to eliminate unlicensed operators from the system. And will do everything within its power to assist the NLA, GLOA Fono, in the implementation of its decision, which according to the letter is to be communicated to the general public by announcement. GLOA Fono started by saying, say, a year NLA board. So I'm born here without illegals. It is estimated by the World Lottery Association that Ghana were not less than 680 illegal lottery operating companies.
Debut. What's it say?
Yes. According to the WLA, your minimum of 680 companies that operate illegally.
Wow.
Again, they estimate Ghana's annual revenue from lottery to be not less than 1.8 billion cedis. Afibia. Out of this, illegal lotto operators in Kwano FMU over 1.2 billion. Technically, o market na akodi illegals. Every day, me to as DJ, either say national security airtro, NCA airtro, any other regulatory bodies airtro, kase. People are using the lottery to scam people. What chairman? What will be to me? SNO message or my winning numbers. Public ATA who BMU phone lines are. You not have less than 10 to 20 who call at random telling you say, well, why will be sending a message say, but the whole platform be home. Now meet me amount lotto number. Me director general metia. Nanka only meet me food you nanka metia here. It's me catching say me winning number. Me supervisor draw no.
Yes, I'm a winning number.
Me catch say me winning number. It shows the discipline in the system. Emra oba penny chief justice ebetina konyam enele nene koye meeting emwa obetimi aboaye oba penny ne nananuma judge for in the process omni ye di nkomo akwachire on how cause utimi chi obi operating illegally, and that's the problem we have also faced with the Ghana Police Service kakra nipa no operating illegally or let's say sunyane chairman ukoche no na uja no wo hono mo a ubedu akra no ni amani bill because they bailable.
Yeah.
Now, what the necessary ba na de be do crime, I'm say jurisdiction issue. Into once they see osunyane no.
Yanka no sunyane.
O ka no osunyane so a ye be katia.
Are.
Na nipa no betu ka ba be do hase no. Se ne ye ja no not fie. And I wakwachi illegal lotto operators wakwachi millions of cedis ni sika no. What the kwa emna no so say o fako aban chest. Number 2, near finding about 3,000 Ghana cedis.
That's it,
but now you're doing. See, judge, Chief Justice couldn't come on. And on occasion, see a finding ways, sir. At least in conform on committed crimes under the financial, committed financial crimes. You prosecute them under it. Then no one be your punitive measures. Chairman, a big brain head na. Your system is very relaxed. Ghana, Oko Ivory Coast. You dare not operate illegally. Likewise, many of the African countries. Ivory Coast, they make about $1.8 million a day. A day. Ghana, there is a fraction of what the Ivorians make. MNU say catch how much we make a day, but it's a fraction. So in all of us trying to come together, board chairman Iba so yeah do baby, besa boy. Me when the board met the PLOs, baby lady for no chairman, it takes the greatest person on earth to say I'm sorry. He said, chairman, it do baby so any omo ni ye.
When the PLOs then
any omo ni ye be in the past, especially last year. Omo to your license fee. Omo nya license. Into omo wa na revenue agencies no ekotata they have nothing to show or prove. Says you cannot bet you no. A home crata.
Now a board checker say payment of fees doesn't automatically mean
said they made the effort to the PLOs said they did not make the effort.
Omo
modern some sabe come license. Yenya yom cobra na afine there. However, all of them operated. Anybody a revenue agencies need be called after them and not NLA Ajom Sikana. When I needed to intervene, I intervened. Fast forward, the new board chairman also assumes office. No so, and then many of share you name it consensus and mebwa. Me they will call glow for letter on Chobre on the 29th of July. Now me don't yaw say yako back to Sanyame.
Rani Glow and Ghana Lotto
Operators Association. Point number 3. The members of GLOA would also wish to take advantage of this opportunity to remind the NLA that it is crucial and urgent, it is crucial and urgent to expedite steps taken towards the conclusion of ongoing negotiation for the new licensing agreement for its members for 2025. Yeah, or 2024.
Yeah.
Nyana money aye na mo se ya factor mo input in na no. For the licensing agreement near ya mama. Say if one more argument is that a feed here and won ya say be crata. In another breath no, most ya mo na mo sanka mo crata ansem no. But chairman and the board no, omo ye magicians. Point number 4. You recall that GLOA submitted its comments to the draft contract licensing of PLO under Act 722 as far back as 15th May. Omo consensus omo di bi buy na no mo agi tumo. So we factored them. Now, Medoba point 8 of omo letter omo chobre NLA. The comment of GLOA was that the proposed arrangement was some feasible, some not feasible. Miami Kotuom. Consensus by committee. Consensus means that your side and your mom side. PLO to pay a monthly flat rate of 100,000 for non-post users and profit share for post users. Flat rate. Say Obibiana will on paper because if you are writing on paper, we cannot integrate you. And NLA, if you are not able to integrate, you won't know how much you make. Into how would the state also benefit from a Jumana away? Because you are operating OSHA Act 722. NLA was the sole monopoly to regulate, to supervise, to operate, and to conduct lottery. A mandate emran ne diama NLA. It is a chairman general beje license NLA tumino and wapone ubi amount. No so no fire wejuma. It is important say ukrobi license and franchise. Say obabitua.
Yeah.
It's a common sense. Now, chairman, at that meeting, which chairman was there, and the legal committee chaired by the Solicitor General of the country, then also Nyabema Adon, then myself, and another person from the board, and almost now by NLA proposed 200,000 cedis as a flat rate for more mature people, and then majority round the table. Ejina on the 100. So GLOA for say the consensus by committee was the rate of 100,000. I'm not quoting. I'm not saying I'm quoting them. And now what we used to post. That's the point of sale term. POS. And there you are going to integrate into here unya. NLA proposed 30% for us of the gross gaming revenue. Matete maka nephew no. NLA benyamu 30%. Mu 70. And I'm saying no. I'm going to praise one. I'm saying no. Yenye 80-20. So by consensus now more capture and consensus by committee. I'm saying revenue share of 80 and 20% for post users. I feel almost I could buy it last week. So I'm going to say 100,000 in their own letter they are stating that is by consensus, no. I'm saying 100 ne dollars. Into 100 ne dollars, no. Ni ebi say here na mudi say be mo obi an wan ham, mo say 50, and then they agree on the 50.
Mo sanji 50 no.
Yes, sanji 50. Say let's because we wanted the noise to pass. No be a machine. But what is interesting? Omo mu share them all. About 98% of them, ejitum say omo ye paper. Paper so they integrity. The chairman, in fact, the NLA 4 years ago, this same PLO said signing an agreement with the NLA say in a year they'll migrate to post.
Which was 3 years ago.
3 years so you so you more time. And also could be another 2 years.
And the money away.
This time round, and a board no propose 1 year. By 1 year, no, na obiana fi paper no into point of sale terminal. Sanabeya, it makes it easier and tidy for a buying subenya need a womb. Now so we ujuma yetumi regulative. Chairman, when we propose 1 year, almost 1 year na dear a be hadwen. Intino yen na no any omunya adwen na yen ni 2 years. Chairman General say 2 years in yesa de ma ho. The reason why they don't want to also sign is that they don't want to be omo person you be binding on to a someone omo maka in the draft agreement. After ya board esi nkonya se momra na mo sign another clause so ewom they propose say obi winning lotto ya mom 20 years to pay that person in their own words.
That be mintias here.
Say chairman what staking with a private lotto operator. Now we're winning. And the financial contract we say nipa no a private lotto operator no up to 20 years to pay. Now 20 years now tiase.
I mean tiase.
No.
Sem medi lotto ne.
Yes.
Enti no omunya nye skentuamia.
De omunya adwuma
for 20 years.
Not for 20 years, almost up to 20 years. I say no, it cannot happen. We will look bad even in the eyes of the public. See, I know I'm call back and forth. And now, you can see about 60 days.
2 months.
2 months. And no more train and say, in fact, 60 days is that. You think you can share it's a maximum, you better share up to 90.
3 months.
On one clause 5.5 of their own letter, I quote, Glower proposed 3 months, 90 days to pay players' wins from the date of draw or agreed on a scheduled payment of wins, which shall not exceed 20 years. Chairman, 20 years.
Will be a typo.
It's here. It's here. And their lawyer, they were advised by their lawyer to put it in. After another matter, in the current arrangement, you have 20% commission. Your new board chairman by and now also see a consensus in the offer no say 20% no matter what. And at least should take steps, you bit me increase your commission. So see a PLOC, private lotto operators. No, say mo be very soon say mo to commission of 40%, 45%. Mo demand ebegu. Because let's say you're operating with 100 cities. It is assumed that wins will not exceed 50%. It is assumed. To you 50 cities, FIMA, aka 50. If you are your total amount 40 cities are ebeka 10. 10, how do you operate your taxes, your profit, your staff cost, your operational cost?
Yeah.
And the Busam said, Chairman said, I hear Namujidi say, a bay okay for women. In their own words, they said 25%. And normal they capture it here. In their own letter, say what was agreed was a 25%. I feel more kobaya. Was it 25%? No, yeah, refisi a best set aside agent, Esika, they say, we don't have an agreement with your agent. The agreement that we have is with you.
Yeah.
And I quote, we are almost on a letter dated.
Now, and then where you might if you are no.
On a letter dated 14th May. 14th May. In view of the above, we suggest that clause 5.3 should read as follows: the PLO shall pay its agents and retailers commission, where you input on the buyer, which payment shall not exceed 25%. Or may be determined by the board from time to time of its sales revenue from the lotto or lottery product by any agent. Moamo, you've captured it. What is in the agreement? NLA is naked before you. Yet ni na mamo. Mukushem namaba. But I think it's a.
And
that is what they are failing to tell us. Say, yeah, money take effect in January. It take effect in January. That's a say no. Obi winia. By what legal document are NLA air binding to pay? What bet your license fee keke? But onin krata a year between or no, and the NLA that binds you. Now more writers, mobile meeting. More na mo quote more na mo suggest the 25%. Some writers ekumo. Omo trauma mo no ekumo. No mo kwa scanning nanti with the NLA between the 9 form one. Tia the 9 forms so mamwa and so poi. Teacher man, who dream your money will be that notwithstanding for the past 1 year. In fact, the no one a letter from the Commissioner General of the GRE. NLA Egusunium Ekasa about the 10% taxes imposed on wings. Into no you're the Koto Finance Minister, you're the Koto Commissioner General. So on their behalf, PLOs, LMCs, players, we are engaging authorities on how the best way we can go about it. The whole of this year, 10% on wins, it was passed last year. But any of the PLOs, so much you are any of it. But money a bedin komaka with there, a bit higher Jumano. It was up to the NLA to now take steps again to engage authority. And no meeting, then some of them talk politics. Chairman, I'm not political time. They're not so. Ghana will move on someday when MPP is not in power, and someday when NDC is not in power. But the point is that the institutions of state must be protected. Why do you want to operate illegally? Who so and what's the catches? NLA should go and embark on swoops to clear the illegals. Into Yaba, and akwabi dia or no mo koche no say license or no crano. License needing the license no edin Almighty Lottery Ghana Limited. And no higher license for himself. And assigned by the Director General, Edin Chassia, the Director General Vig. Signed by the governing board chairperson, or no Edin Chassia.
Date by.
Now, they're interesting. Oh, no man license number, no man who be. Then the validity. The license validity from 19 December, NHS any panel yes smarto. From 19th December to 20th December 2023.
One day.
The 1 day license. In an attempt to say, well, can NLA shares when NLA na my license.
Now 2023.
Yeah, 19th December to 20th December 20. As well, no Ugusu Krasa and license.
I bought your mama license 1 day.
That's what I'm telling you. But PLO's name would do a letter you buy. On my name, me pointed at the chomo, and I think, Chairman, I'll look out for that clause. I said, yeah, more license to start 1st January 2025 to 17th December to 20th December 2017.
I'm say a typo.
And I'm say a typo. What should be the correct one? Then let them woman not you. So say a typo. So from 1st January 2025, what should be the termination date?
Maybe I know 2027.
The license. And to make the matter simple, by this, board number me who to me to operate as the Director General. Now, my chairman wa and Ghana Food Net here. It didn't the other two Ghana a person to section 10 of the Act 722. I just say NLA licensee Nipebia na Kuobiano. We should put out the companies so that the public is aware of those they are dealing with. There's a small window. Until I know you have many of them, you would now for. Oh, son and Akobo, me about by now to meeting him. Chairman Kwaka say, na Akobo Duni. Chairman say, na down for so pani alpha. Mr. Alpha say, Mr. Madam for. Yeah, oh yeah, to only na and you know. But the point is that, Chairman, yet your man, sir, or the name for some tunching. Some nam, maybe I'm a Kwako Didi, for instance. Maybe I'm Mishana Nakobo, or Zonia young Kolancha. Nanakobo to me or Nini anime. Alpha told the anime Nini anime. Just say, oh, Ujaf, Matisse be a more program with me support any anime. But when it comes to see a protect ya by a Juma, you have a woman yen idea. What I find disrespectful, say, bra, now best sign, now did say, oh, concerns woman. Don't hide behind an association. Because NLA is not issuing an association license
at all.
Individual license.
Individual license. Into glow of we cry out of respect. And more, your mama did input to back under an association. Because Obi Bia the idea man a year exclusive to wo Chairman General comes if I can. Meet me ma as you I maybe na me ba me global license because we don't issue an association license. And no my own going to issue an association license. So more per association license are. Mo bet me about as a group. So okay, year 18, year 20, year 15. NLA, Ebianka, more revenue I'm more expected from PLOs where you are here this year. We say be 100 million and now 150 million. Okay, and as an association, your members in your better to. And no, there is a different ball game. But no, when I more apply, more to you individually. But not best I was one sign. It may consider there's a small window. There are a series of actions in the board now mandated the Director General to take. As and when new people come on board, Omu di buoma NLA. Na NLA may submit it to the board. Na board need you to and the board approves. You better publish his name. Now the small window is that time is not on anybody's side. Me, I won't compel any of them to come. And I mean, we say, Bebrina Rashiba office, Ebitia, a car on the day. Be a motive in your home. Because as some of my machine, your man on the area. I'm not paying me that's already. Another interesting propaganda. Almost say good causes now. Omuntia bino.
There any good causes?
Good causes. Corporate social responsibility.
Yeah, Kokrokoo charities.
Kokrokoo charities have benefited through it, maybe, and many other institutions and organizations. I mean, that's what Kokrokoo. Chairman, World Lottery Association President Ba, Adia Bakwa single-handedly on board Ghana Basso was the good cause. Bakwa many speech. President of the Republic of Ghana, Oba NLA at 60. One thing that President Akufo-Addo praised the NLA was her commitment to good causes. Malta President Ba Ghana.
Baby Kusian Lotto free.
That's right, Baby Kusian free. One of the things that President Vela praised the NLA was his commitment to good cause. Because say that is what the lottery is about. Oko European lotteries are, you know their motto for the benefit of society. So when NLA was not doing it, it was a problem. Yes, a prophet amunya nyina no afeso a mompe bima NLA. Chairman, for the whole year, ni yesi towards good causes 100,000 cedis. First yesi 200, now say a dozen. Now board the about 100. For the whole year, for the millions of money private lotto operators will make it. Now muntia 100,000 cedis. Yen fe binya boreholes. Yen fe binya toilet. Yen fe bin supporting health. Act 722. My chairman was reading that provision. Or saying, as the National Lottery Authority, there shall be conducted as part of the operation of National Lotto, a lottery with the object of providing care and protection for the physically or mentally afflicted, the needy, the aged, the orphans, and the destitute.
That's CSR.
That's CSR. Or see, in consultation, the authority in consultation with the minister operate any other game of chance. What we are operating with you is another game of chance. Because I know and wabeji to me be now see partnering to do it. Or say partnership, collaboration, or joint venture with any person, society, association, or corporate entity to operate a game of chance in accordance with existing laws. Or say, but losses from the game of chance, the collaboration, partnership, or joint venture shall not be compensated for by the state or from the lotto account. Now, instead, NLA should use its proceeds to support the poor, the orphan, the destitute. If unya lawyer or representative as a private lotto operator, no, the catcher will say, because NLA too is an operator. Your revenue and then into supporting these good causes, then it defeats the Act 722. Because Act 722, your process need be being film should go to support and here for a wisia mobro. Kwame, and pay me was a PLOs in a desperate attempt. Now me wadaji. Pa me debe combine their campaigning, so it's not a problem.
Sir?
Oh yes. Me wadaji. Sir, Oma Kofa Registrar General's registration document of the good causes Foundation. And innate no nipa na oboa om no kra no was not even smart enough. Ne owner a National Lottery Authority.
Okay.
Address a National Lottery Authority address. Subscriber omo document ni mo. Subscriber National Lottery Authority. Directors me immediate past director for legal. And Good Causes Foundation coordinator. Three signatories. And they are so. And I for macho, said that you be a box be read. One say so beneficiary owner Samuel Euku. Inti nipa no propaganda na ma no. The person no esamo boan no ye ni. You cannot have the owner being NLA address registered in NLA's address. Subscriber being NLA. Not beneficiary so beneficiary nyame. Then and me buy 3 years in NLA into am
on purchase scanning about
when in any case me having been a beneficiary of a single item. Kokrokoo charity is buy also muhiam one. Was I the me na me kwada sign incubator no me nine crab come.
Can you crab brown me brands are the mind.
That's the point.
Can you crab on ma.
It you know me my
Ben
point is
adia okuye pa we dey jana me come there. Brian bre pa o ye youth nyina o wi na we ni ma sha ma frimpon. Na amaswa no la ye bre o.
Chairman,
ye wi so ye de ko tetekwashi me no nya ye constituency.
Chairman,
ye de ko.
Chairman say no kre wo mu ne say you so beneficiaries na minim.
Na ye so beneficiary no am bi.
Until say propaganda yo mu dia to. But in conclusion,
me too.
Ne ka che nuanom ne say ye pese ye boa on package. Look, we're here and the Liberian lottery came here. They wanted partners. Anke be boa on na kom so omotimi ayom lottery. So when you be back catch, me bonidi. One of the PLOs, me and me far phone frail. And I'm say, oh, could share Liberia for you. No more share my infrastructure and I'm more ye. Na e bian kakra, you end up also operating in Liberia. Meti hey, Burkina Faso the request by so ombenya partner from one of our PLOs. No more be operating wo hono man. Ya the KG or call Ivory Coast. Ya the call Nigeria. As I sit here, we have Gambia bringing a request. You have Kenya bringing a request. You have Tanzania bringing a request. Now, if you are not properly regulated, testimonial ben a metro found and recommend you. As someone make busa mini. Say, you know, traditionally it is difficult to change. But when progress demands change, let there be change. As for say the politics of it, me ko eneli, me fa nya money osem.
Right, sure.
Oh, about money osem me will be can. But then they me separating no. But me say ejuma na ye mo sika ba mo sem e come away any men this in any men PP. And the workers and the writers na share many of the private lotto operators are say no. One mo nim NDC no mo nim MPP or ye na ejuma say be ko na no. Nti ya mo na ye protect o writer na e agreement mu a wo betwi na di. Ya mo na ye protect players na e hye mu no a obe wini ba be ka chance obetua in 20 years. And let me also be very honest. Some of the PLOs e be ye good causes. It be a corporate social responsibility. Me nada. But majority of them omunyebi. How do you ensure say there's also uniformity? So I was expecting say Glow for no crack on their own. Can say no crack. You won't see any business omunyebi. But apart from the Etiama NLA no, ye as Glow crack and say it be a collectively no, ye be the Abwa society. Yet say Good Causes Foundation. In fact, exactly 3 years I stepped foot at the NLA. Okay. Now, we have touched over 1 million lives through Good Causes Foundation. Chairman, Ibuha a health screening, Ibuha a Janaibia, Ibuha a boreholes, Ibuha a school building a renovating, Buonoma, Wakwa him, and we also support our staff because it cannot be outside gentility home crime. And we be your staff, not so Buonoma when your professional development, capacity building near the Buano. All we are saying is that emrene da ye nimu no mo pese money ye juma mo me nye juma. But the NLA from today will be taking series of steps to make sure that our mandate is enforced. If nipa no ujidi say o ehun eyi na na ye nya adwen a obetime proceed to court. Chairman obekaya omo general secretary of the Glower Mr. Mwani ba the meeting he said there was a Supreme Court ruling
yes
I just say NLA cannot dictate to almost private lotto. Now I'm say we no so it's in the court records up to date. I'm here. You know which court? How can there be a case at the Supreme Court NLA party to know? Ye yankwan kotie judgment nibi. You know when that judgment was passed. Tini catch a public and say as and when new companies are added or licensed by the board, you better do. If even by tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, there are new companies who keep public.
Until there's a window open.
Oh no. We haven't closed the window. We haven't closed the window. However, we are going to take some steps. And not just about tenacity here, trying to say window no da ho. Into as and when and nipa pen obeba. If and they shouldn't come as an association. Bra on your own strength. Waba document our failure, ya shame, near boa alternative. Some of them, we put our own operations department to help them write their proposal. Then keep them bonny and kebenesa. Yeah. Me catch there. Operations director said, and yen num na 7 previous as sebi nyado school no kwechire. But a jumano onim not here say by a person man ye professional. Intim boaum. Me am pe ye staff. No ma boaum pro bono for free.
Pro bono just free of charge.
Nipa na dwen na opesa ode ye adwuma na nipa na tie ne twi no anane anra no anase no wa tenetino no de aye proposal owie o de amount fa ko kire o lawyer no wa hwem na o de aba. Na ye we na amamo. And you think say the board chairman, myself and the board, we wish you bad luck. Our staff, they are against the NLA or licensing PLOs.
Are they?
I'm telling you, they think say PLOs not about between a revenue echo. But we stood still. We stood by the PLOs because economic issue. You cannot say NLA nkwano umo biedu ani abon. Inti yes ya mo bo say mo ye aduane aye dibi. Mo medibia. E no nkyere say be fa aduane ne ko. Ko jam nkyere say be same ho. Inti me matter the next week come we meeting. It's not a problem. But they should be guided. Say untimi nko DVL enkasema betua license fee. But say this year the main drivers na emomu no next year no more issue license. It doesn't happen that way.
This one from Mami in Okre. The Director General and Board of NLA should do their best to get the operators to sign. These are all revenues the state is losing. Samuel Ku, you are hardworking and a dedicated young man. I think you performed well. Get the operators to sign. Mami from Okre. Okay, let's just say Abel constituency. And then this one also says the illegality in the system is too much. People intentionally operate illegally to avoid taxes and connive with fraudsters on Facebook and WhatsApp platforms to dupe people with lotto numbers. The same people accuse government and blame politicians for the slow progress of development. DG of NLA Ewuku, keep doing what you're doing. JC Boakon, marketing expert. Now, from Czech Republic, Amadou Al-Hassan. Amadou says, after listening to Boys and to Chairman Gary Marfo, I see there's an eagle behind this brouhaha. I don't know which eagle you're talking about, but you mentioned an eagle. Eja, me YouTube for now, amubomi yemno, anope ubia mai. Wana about okay, class prefect, or say, tough. I'll say good morning, Chairman General from the YouTube class captain. So your class captain Mwache Anope. So far, it tells me that there are 604 of you there right now. Ghana is pampering the PLOs too much. In Europe, Lotto is a monopoly of the state because of its sharp revenue to the state. Ghana should stand up to eliminate them from the system. Though it would affect the ruling government, it will be beneficial to the state forever. Enoch upon Ajiman in the UK.
Wadaroma, Ansana Obeko, the next person kind of in 2023.
Yeah.
Camelot.
Camelot.
Normal operated the lottery on behalf of UK government for years, for decades. They lost their bid because Camelot was able to only raise £9 billion in 2022.
Instead of?
It's a new company on who winning, you know. So no, obetime raise 13 billion pounds. The state, no, yeah, now just say no. Then Camelot,
because of the 4 billion extra.
So the entire friends Olympic Games hosted by the UK was 100% funded from their lottery.
Really?
100%. The one UK hosted 100% from their lottery. It's nipa na all can the process and what we are losing, you know.
That was the 2012 Olympics.
Exactly.
And what I'm calling Olympic torchbearer.
That's the point. Stratford, that Olympic was
Make
brought through the process of lottery.
I see.
The city of...
and I'm assuming you're home for so.
Oh, yeah. The Great War of China, go and read its history, was founded through their process of lottery. The city of Miami, half of it was funded through the process of lottery.
Nana Ekuyamwa Boating in Ablekuma Central. I don't understand why the private operators do not want to be regulated in order to sanitize the system. Alexander Jakbo says, I'm in Germany, Ramstein, watching you live. Johnson Edu Sami, good job. The illegals are taking advantage. This one says, okay. Okay, please don't go to the YouTube. YouTube is always only on Wednesdays. Okay, so I'm closing the YouTube page. But Alfred Abebio says, Chairman Jonah, you look handsome in your blue shirt. Boys Abre, you're doing a good job. But please remember, still, boys Abre. Michael Ej says, this is what hurts our country. People do not want to be guided. We always want everything free and come back to blame government. And then, hey, Samuel Uku, you make wild this morning, pa. Benjamin was saying, I'm quite surprised, Samuel Uku, he comes here and brings his board chair as well. Now I say, I no pay boys, Sabre.
Toad does not work in broad daylight in vain. Nigerian proverb.
But this one from Lamte King Rashid. Please tell boys Abre that before he signs off, he should kindly drop 2 share for the weekend. Lamte King, it's 2 share. I'm going to hubei. What won't be problem?
Sir,
Alote Jacobs.
Yeah.
AD 70 years. 4th July.
Yeah.
Kweku Baku di 70 years, 7th July. And Omobaha. And a jaya small cake near there.
Kweku di
70, yeah. So, Alotini Kweku 70, only July bonds. July came last month. It's a cake, mom. I
think that these are senior citizens who have served.
Oh, very much so.
With the car. My name is Chairman who have to take steps.
Then do the needful.
One of them.
You try cake you are Niger. Will be the text by say, oh, wait there, it's interesting. Na Kweku at 70, Alote at 70.
That's right.
Say me 54. And also when Sadia or no my 2 sure. Or my 3 sure for the weekend. Which was a Wednesday or so my Saturday 3 sure. 1954. Okay, 3
PM.
Unimo.
I don't know my church.
It's your my 3 PM. Into 19, which is the 19 of the year, 54, which is my age,
that's right.
And which is almost a year warm.
That's right.
1954.
That's right.
Plus some age 70. To my 3 numbers.
That's right.
1954, 70.
Right. Interesting.
Me kind of how? Any bogu year. 1972 year.
Wow.
Me kabibia.
Wow.
Sada ni epe ukweku no. The guy brought it on Wednesday to Saturday.
And then the girls were on your side, but I didn't take advantage.
Missy, when bad for no kind of him, intimate is a maker. Now, even that, instead of 54, 57 so to
Wow.
So 1957, 70, and 2 other numbers.
The interesting thing is that
we were presented with
a good the following day or 2.
Already.
Very interesting. Oh, that's a very interesting thing. President Kufuor birthday like this, I think 2 years ago. The year nearly at 60. So President Kufuor December 8th.
Yeah, December 8th.
See, President Kufuor's birthday to the following day.
Wow.
Now I think I took twice.
Yeah, ready.
See, Chairman, Ebiana and also good courses. Obi or benefit, also good courses.
Mr. Good courses, no. Obi Sandy Bako from Zurich. Leslie, I'm glad the NLA are being fair. Kwame, over here, tax on lotto winnings is 35%. Zurich, Switzerland. Leslie, that's interesting. Thank you. Sammy is doing well. When you come to the UK, the National Lottery's proceeds are used to support the National Olympic team, the Creative Arts Drama Group, and the physically challenged. This is Flash from the UK.
Now only the company that owns a Camelot in a UK company. But you bet 2 Camelot, no, a Czech company.
Wow. I see.
Yes. You call European Lotteries Conference. Then the guy came to introduce us. So they own company name 2 Camelot. There's an acquire address simple sir. This is me quiet sir.
Sikam obviously okay. Fawas Amasaman or see me so me 54-46. Manfu.
One man confirm media.
What the
board chairman before do amora akusim na chairman and I'm board chairman in the DG bet now man can say disclaimer we issue disclaimer.
Okay, board chair Gary then be na beka dey try to answer sorry so
Shaba General the beka nyina na say I don't know the titi say no CEO ya man to me so on clamp down nti so kan no where the pepe and the company be our office say 1 2 din bia no take immediate steps na call DG na I said also here no okoye wa say dey nyina na umiti requirements no na my license na fanya adwuma boko because yet mean na ho na onya adwuma for the year 2024 about only license and no there enya adwuma and no there enya adwuma and be see and call elections it no mo the year election what do you call it blackmail. Election has got nothing to do with what do with our work.
But election will be lotto no. Now went to Yaneka. No, they have sconde or the sa a shemba be share government.
Of course.
Yeah, government books as NLA 2 on board chairman, on no board, any management, not done a more found.
Number one, we say number one, see a buying interest can number.
Yeah.
And you know, Chairman General, the teacher in Yana say, yeah, the best. Yeah, must be good be a Juma. I know the guy in Mako, Mafu, never Juma no, let me go be a Juma. Take steps to regularize yourself. Take steps to get a license. Your license. If I were Juma, your first war, your first war. They also NLA deserve no for my. They also deserve to pay your workers also no for. And he as the TTT Chairman General, you move be Juma this year with that license.
Okay.
Now, cousin come find so I can roam in
Kabila Susimen can't say report yourself to the general.
I've taken
judicial notice. I don't approve of the withholding tax on lotto winnings, and even if tax has to be withheld, the previous takings must be deducted first. It's lottery and a game of chance, so why withhold? Eric Amponsa Boateng, tax expert. And then this one says, Chairman General, the massive transformation at NLA is fantastic. Sammy is doing a good job. I used to close books for my dad at lotteries years back. Now the place is transformed. Good job, Sammy. Okay, this one has no name. Unfortunately, it didn't be anyhow.
What's our issue? No, meet me closely.
Closely, mommy.
Mommy for a few days, so board no based on the mandate of the man on Tuesday. The security agencies maybe as wedding come up. Your Nigerian resources, you have the list of the operators no by Monday. I face also no NLA so far board now mama call almost 1,000 of our task force. Nipa bako 1,000 made up of young task force across the country. Into almost also no will start their work by weekend. Say omba now we need a license to operate the closer down. Just as I said, as and when new companies na as here ban, but at least that window will not be more than a week. I'm not sure say be about no the better see football. It is only the task force across the country doing their job from this weekend. Men can say I'm more man because board has been clear in the issuance of the statement. And the entire board chairman signs a statement.
Yeah.
It was the board chairman has signed a statement. Not just a seminal a doom pempensu be a main board. It a mianum amo yejuma, ya tenasiache, sena mekano. Come, na ye mwao, na ye wejume. That's
okay. Sammy Ewuku and Yetenin Kano. Na on a very rare occasion, and I who said board chairman assigning a press document on why DH Abba. Lawyer Gary Nemako Mafo board chair NLA. Francis Brakwa in Kumasi says it is the free syndrome in this country that has become a disease. Are the lotto operators saying that because there's free SHS, they should have a free license? It's only in Ghana that this can happen. Right. Anyway, peace 104.3. Mefa Winfam. Yeah, me penis. Me she brinti na mana basa. Mami biama akwafo se yemfa happy birthday ma Ekuya Frimpoma Adofo. Inti Ekuya Frimpoma Adofo, you're 17 years old today. Happy 17th birthday to the beautiful Ekuya Frimpoma Adofo. It's from your darling mother Mami biama akwafo. Our very own Mami biama. Interestingly, 17 minutes past 10. That's me and Papa. Anquanoma. It says, happy birthday to my sweet, loving mother, Mary Yamoa. Nyamin Shrabibri, Madame Mary Yamoa, and Ewa Woda. Happy birthday to you, love and best wishes, life and love to you, Madame Mary Yamoa. It's from the Kumsin family, especially Nana Bima Kumsin to you. Sending you God's blessings today and forever. Anquanoma. Nipa beji ni din, yambedi ni nche. In the meantime, we're wishing Akosia Biama at Access Bank. It says, happy birthday to you, Akosia Biama at Access Bank. It's from Gifty.
David.
Me, we are seeing me brand penny for. I mean, you want to go back when you go.